Live in effect, y'all. DJ Mustafa, we got special guests up in here. You know what I'm saying? My man Q Williams. What's going on, baby?
What's up, man? What's good, man?
Y'all know where y'all are at. This is DB&EB Music, and this is the Miss Gabie Show, and y'all know who I am. I am Miss Gabie.
Yes, ma'am.
This is where we make things happen. We do what is do up here.
Okay.
When I tell everybody, tell a friend to tell a friend. That's what, that's what it is. Listen, y'all know the rules of the house. This is Q's first time up here, so we're going to tell them the rules on the couch. The rules of the couch is there really are no rules.
Nice.
I don't push for dirt, but if you got some dirt you want to throw, you can throw them down, and I will drive the bus over them.
Oh, nice. That's, okay, combination play. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're
not going to dig for dirt, but if you happen to decide,
okay,
you know something, and somebody, I want to roll over the bus,
okay, cool.
I got you.
Oh, okay. You're going to drive the bus.
I'm driving, backing up.
There it is. So,
until we squash it.
I'm with it.
Whenever you're ready to break into them. Q Williams from Brooklyn.
Oh yeah.
Compliments to Ricky Barrino.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Ricky.
What's up, RB? I see you.
I know you watching, boo boo.
You already know.
Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, man.
Straight from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Brooklyn is pushing them out.
Yeah.
Now, this is definitely, I like the men up here that can sing. And I've been lucky enough to have the good-looking brothers up here with good voices. I be in my glory. I'm in my glory on days like this. This is Mr. Q Williams, R&B singer, songwriter, piano player.
Nah,
no piano.
My voice is my instrument. So in the part of the band, I'm the voice.
I hear you. I'm waiting to get out to a live performance. I got to do that.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get my live performance today, but I'm gonna get out to an actual show.
Oh yeah. We turned it up.
This man has a sexy voice, so we're gonna dig into a little bit about him.
Let's do it.
We got an hour to do it.
Oh, sure. I'm with it.
So, let's do. All we know about you is from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I was born in Brooklyn, but I was raised in Virginia.
Really?
Yeah. My grandparents took care of me. They got me up out of the city, and they just took me totally left from what, you know what?
Rural,
yeah, like, it was
country.
just totally different, just country, like.
Church.
There's cows, and only thing I know about cows is that they work at McDonald's.
Right.
You know, they work at McDonald's. Then what you mean by that, Q? You eat them, man.
Right.
You know? But other than that, they took me from New York and they took me to Virginia. And that's where I got my Southern hospitality. Like,
okay.
You know, I still open doors, still take out garbage, with my pants on my ass. Like,
right, yeah. He still says stuff like, I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you and thank you. And if you're old enough, I still call you ma'am and sir. And people don't like that, but this is my upbringing.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Some of us appreciate that. Us ladies, we appreciate it.
I think so. You know, chivalry isn't dead. It's just kind of misplaced.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, I just think that. Other than that, you know, was in Virginia for a while. At 14, I came back up to New York. You know, we've been rocking here ever since. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in school and, you know, doing music. I fell in love with music. I think I fell in love at like 15 for real.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, where did you get the music bug? In Virginia? Because, you know, the country folks like Al Green, they love down there.
Oh, yeah. Nah, but my grandfather, and may he rest in peace, like, they called him DJ King Kurt. So, like, back in the days, he used to spin records. So he had, like, crates of 45s. He just played them on this old record player. You know what I mean? They had to get the cord on top. So you just had to... And then let it spin first, then the record come on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was the man. He had all kind of music from Commodores, Whispers, Spinners, Stylistics, Delphonics, Al Green, Earth, Wind and Fire, Etta Jones, Muddy Waters. Wow. He had all of these great artists. And he used to play them all the time. And I fell in love with the way music makes people feel.
And that was music.
Yeah, that was real. That was
real
one
music.
take. We all in the studio together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all together. Look, get it right, or we going home.
Those people were really singers, real vocalists.
Like, but I think they did it more for the passion.
Right.
And that's gone today.
Right. Everybody's dollars to buy one.
Yeah. I mean, don't get it wrong. Like, making money is cool, but if that's what you're in for, then you're gonna fall short.
But that's what you're in for. It shows in the finished product.
It does. You do it just to get by.
And the person, those of us who, because I don't sing a lick, 3 notes.
Okay.
That's it, 3 proper notes. We hear it in the finished product.
Right.
And it feels different, and it sounds different from a person who sings and is passionate about singing than someone who does it as a job, a profession.
Yeah, truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, also too, with music, with my family, everyone did something. My grandfather played music. My grandmother listened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I imitated all of these artists.
Right.
You know, I think I can remember my first real song of imitation. I would say, remember, I'm telling my age. But remember my buddy? It was like, my buddy, wherever I go, he goes. Now listen, that's all. Listen, that was all the song said. That's all I knew, but I was killing it.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I was killing it. That's before the Child's Play doll came out.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, that Chucky crap. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, so it was crazy. Like,
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yes, I remember that.
because that's what they based it off of.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
so it was crazy. Like, and that's the first song I really sang and just really liked. And I was young, like young head.
Right.
But then, you know, along the way, you know, things happen in life, and you know, I stopped singing.
Okay.
And then came back.
Right.
And I've been doing it ever since. Yeah, I've been singing ever since, singing and songwriting. Like, yeah, for a long time.
So you strictly independent, or did someone pick you up?
Actually, no. I'm strictly independent, and I think that the proper idea is that when the product is right, when the vibe is right, when the time is right, it'll be right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just give the best that I can do. So when someone says, "Okay, I want to hear you,"
right.
You have something to listen to. Now you have a decision to make, whether I deal with you or whether I pass you on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you never want to get the.
Right.
You kind of okay.
Right. Maybe you need to hone that.
But we're looking for, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I want them to hear right off the gate. Oh yeah, I want to put you right. You put me in the mind frame of.
Right.
You make me think of. You take me back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to hear
that
my music.
comfort zone.
Yeah, I want people to hear my music and be like, ooh, that's Jodeci. Oh,
right.
Painting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the music. Like,
but your voice is more mature.
It's
kind
developed.
of more soulful.
Yeah, it's developed.
Right. So you can.
I used to be real pitch.
Yeah, really.
It was bad news.
Any formal training or just?
Actually, a couple of years ago. Maybe like a year ago, maybe a year or two. I worked with Chris Curry of Ray Goodman and Brown.
Really?
Yeah. I did a little something with punk rock. I was under the former management company called GFM, and they provided that. And you know, shout out to them. Thank you for advancing me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, things went their way. And I'm here. So you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then on top of it too, I'm in love with music. I'm in love with great singing. You don't have to be all over the place,
right.
But you just have to believe in what you're saying. Like, if you don't believe it, then what's the sense?
Right.
What's the sense of even doing it?
Right.
So I just, when my vocal coach, like I said, shout out to Chris Curry, when he gave me, he gave me some inspirational words. He said, if you're gonna do it, do it.
Right. That's it. It doesn't even more simple than that.
He said, if you're gonna do it, do it. Like,
you make the decision, just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Go with it.
If you're gonna sing the record, sing the record.
Right.
You're worrying about what people think about how you're singing the record. It doesn't matter.
Sing from your heart.
Just sing the record and they'll feel you. And I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is with people though, because they lose the idea of the connection of one person with music.
Right.
How could you possibly tell me that you love me and I don't believe it?
Right.
But you want me to believe it, but
right,
you don't believe
it.
But
me.
you don't believe it. I
right.
love you. I love you.
Right.
To hear someone saying, I love you.
Right.
I truly love you.
Yeah, the difference is in how it's being
given. Yeah, and how it's being received.
Right.
Music nowadays is like, oh yeah, that's nice for the moment.
Right.
If a record has to grow on you, it's not a good record.
Do you know something? Do you know something? Let me tell you something. When Sarah Coleman was up here.
Oh, that's my man. Shout out to Sarah. That's my man. Shout out to Sarah.
Yes, he was
that's
up here.
My man.
We put up twice. We had such a good time.
Oh, yeah.
And we laughed because I said, you know, I'm one of those people that are very, very funny. If a song, seriously, I don't care if it's just a beat. You got 5 seconds.
That's it. Ooh,
and literally, really? 5 seconds? I'm like,
you
next. Next.
You give a lot.
I think, there's been a few people, there's been, like Daryl, even on everybody that's been up, I've been able to listen to them. When I tell you, that as far as new artists that came up, Vicky, when Vicky came up
Yeah.
and gave me her CD, I was able to listen to her CD from start to finish off the rip.
Yeah, she's
without next. And that is a successful CD.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm good. 5 seconds, boom, boom, next. And if I get one song that I really like, as a matter of fact, there was one song in particular of hers that I liked, that I would play the hell out of it, and I'd be like, okay, I gotta stop listening to this and listen to the rest. Because I did like this. I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
So if I put your CD in and I'm like, next, it goes in the armrest,
and that's it.
That's history.
Listen, the armrest is the CD grave.
Right.
If it goes into the armrest and get that click, forget
with
about
old lottery tickets.
You can forget about it. That's in there with stuff you ain't, oh my God, this is in there.
How many lottery tickets
I didn't even know this was in here. What CD is this?
Yeah, right back in there. With those lottery tickets that didn't win.
Graveyard.
That's the worst place to be.
That's the graveyard.
That's it. I've heard 3 of your songs. I can listen to them back to back over and over.
You're gonna get some stuff, man. Like, the album is on the works, man. So you're gonna get some stuff, man.
We're gonna talk about it. It's all or nothing.
All or nothing, good, bad, and ugly. Yeah, so it's gonna be some stuff on there, man.
Give me the story behind that title.
Okay. For years, right, I've done music for everyone else. I've strained my voice. I've lost my voice. I've been used and abused musically. You know what I'm saying? And I just realized that I've done so much for everyone else. There was time that I do me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to the other artists, but it's about to be about me.
Right.
Because I have some stuff I need to say.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a story to tell. And it's not even just a story, it's a journey. See, I have a company called The Q Experience.
Okay.
So it's like, when you hear that, I want people to be equated. Like, ooh.
Right.
That's why when I do shows, I invite people into my world. Because ain't no sense of you getting an experience that you ain't know you was getting.
Right.
It's like, oh, I didn't even know he was giving us this. Oh, okay, let me pay attention now.
Right.
From the gate, when you hear my music drop, I want you to be like, what is he talking about?
Right.
That's why when you hear Robbie, you're like, what is he talking about? Right off the bat, like, I want to know. Now I'm on the edge of my seat. Okay, let me. Okay, we're gonna listen to Q now, because he's gonna say something. I don't even know what he's gonna say, but the music sounds like he's gonna say something.
Say something important.
And then, boom, you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you giving up a lot of your life, though?
Yo, real talk. Like, I'm giving up the real. You know what I'm saying? Because I want people to understand, right, that artists are human. We're human.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing to be able to articulate what you feel into music. Because it's hard enough trying to express how we feel to each other.
Right.
It's even harder to be able to express how we feel on records and be exposed. Like, I think artists who tell the truth, again, artists who tell the truth,
right,
are saying, take my vulnerability and deal with that. That's how most people, that's how you feel the artist. Right. You can get an artist, like, you feel Vicky. Right. You feel me? Yeah, because you like, oh my God.
She's so real.
But I feel her, like, the connection.
She's the truth.
She's the truth. Like, this girl cannot just sing, but give her message to the point where I can understand it and relate to it. Right. See, most people get music and it goes over their head.
Well, she trashed you in with her voice.
Right.
And then you're like, wait a minute, what is she saying?
And then
she's got me with her voice, but then when you listen to what she's written, you're like, oh man,
my God.
I'm already into the song.
Yeah. And that's how I decided to do music for me. I decided to just say, you know what? Forget riffing. Forget all the ad-lib crazy. We're going to take it back to that one track. We're going into the studio, we're going to record, and we're going to leave it where it is.
It's going to be brown.
It's just, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be crazy. Sweet. Like, it's going to have so much other stuff that people are really going to be like, he's not just an artist. Like, because I don't want people to say, oh, he's just a good artist. He can sing. I want people to say, oh my goodness, like, this guy, this man, he's saying something. You know what I mean? And that's how you know, that's how good artists become great artists. And great artists become phenomenal. Okay. Because they're always singing something. I don't care if it's good, bad or ugly. It's all or nothing.
Right.
You feel me?
That's
And
right.
that's why I grabbed that.
Right.
Because regardless of what happens, if I put my all or nothing into a situation and it don't work,
right.
I'm not dissatisfied.
Right.
It just didn't work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think I heard Michael Jordan say it best. He said, if you're afraid to fail, then you've already lost.
Right.
You feel me?
There's no harm in failing. The harm is not trying.
Like, and that's my thing. So this album, I went out on a limb and said, look, I'm not grabbing anyone else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do Q.
And also Colin Powell said, success is not measured by failure, too.
Right.
That's right.
And that's a great motto. Because see, most people think that failing is the end all be all.
Right.
But failing is just to learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go on for weeks, man. I know we got an hour, but I can go on for weeks with quotes that just keep me moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When they asked Thomas Edison about the light bulb, they said, yo, it took you 2,000 times to get it wrong. What happened? He said, no, it just took me one time to get it right.
Right. Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, no, you're looking at things, you're looking at life different.
Right.
And that's how I want people to understand. It's not just singing. It's not just me being an R&B singer. I'm a songwriter, but I'm also a narrator.
Okay.
I'm also a storyteller. I'm also all those things in one.
Well, without giving away any lyrics to the song, give me one of the good, a part of the good.
The good is robbery.
The robbery, which over here, is the very good. That is just sexy.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? No.
Sexiness.
Let's do this one. I have a song called Island Girl. That's the good. Robbery's the bad.
I thought robbery was the good.
No. Robbery's the good. Because if you notice, robbery is saying something.
Robbery said a whole lot.
A whole lot. It's saying a whole lot of this.
Right.
And
but I thought
lot
that was good.
Oh yeah.
All that
It's a good song. Oh yeah. It'll put you in a good mood.
Yes.
That's for sure. It'll put you in a good mood. Yes, it will.
That's my dimension.
Oh yeah. It's gonna put you in a good mood. But it's a bad song. Because it was made in a bad space.
I don't know. I thought that was a good space.
No. It's a good, but it was a bad space. That's how robbery came out the way it came out.
Oh God. All right. So now that was the bad. We got the good.
Right. And the ugly. I have a song on my album called I'm Good.
Okay.
All right. Now this record, it's telling a lot about who I am as a person. Mm-hmm. See, the story is short and simple, right? My mom was, she was young, and my dad was older. Okay. He was doing some things, she was doing some things, right. So my grandparents stepped in. God sent me a blessing. Right. So he stepped in, they stepped in, and the song is like, my dad was excited because he was having a baby. Right. But my mom was like, oh my God, like I'm having a baby. Right. I'm young, I'm having a baby. Right? You know what I'm saying? And it was hell to get me here. Like there was a lot of things that happened. Okay. So some of the lyrics go, Daddy was glad, but Mama was hurt. Guess I was born, a gift and a curse. But through the fire, I've emerged with my phoenix heart still preserved. How dare you think that I'm a fail when I won't? Thinking I can't make it, thinking wrong. I got my daddy's heart beating in my chest. So how can I not be the best when he is? You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy because life it starts to change. For me, growing up, it wasn't the greatest. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And it had its really low points. Okay. It had its really, oh my God points. Really? But it's also had its really great points. And that's where this album comes from. The good, bad, and the ugly. Because all situations, they work for themselves. Like, they work in coexistence with each other.
They made you who you are.
Yeah. And I'm not mad with who I am. Right. So whatever I went through, I'm straight.
Right.
I'm good.
How do they feel about your music?
Oh, they love it. They love it. Yo, they love it.
That's my baby.
Yo, my dad, right? When he found out that I opened up for the Delphonics, that's one of his favorite groups. Like, he goes ham for the Delphonics. He played Delphonics forever. Okay. Right? And my grandfather would have been proud of me, too, because that was the group we used to sing together.
Wow.
Yeah, we used to sing la 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 all the time. I grab the brush, you grab a brush, we go ham. You know what I'm saying? Like we go ham.
Right.
Yeah, man. But you know what I'm saying? It's just the album's going crazy. I'm excited.
You're proud of this album?
Yeah, I'm excited, and it's just what it is. And for me, it formulates how it formulates.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Forrest Gump said it best. Life is like a box of chocolate.
Right.
But what if you don't eat chocolate? What do you do then?
You mean you look at it and just go, that's
Yeah,
pretty.
you
I'm
did.
glad I got 'em.
You did. And but my thing is this, then you do your own thing.
Right.
If you don't like chocolate, do your own thing. Life can be like oranges. Life can be like apples.
Right.
As long as life is being like something. And I just think that people need to understand that this album is going to be really different. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming.
It's going to show.
Yeah.
It's going to show.
Yeah.
I think we'll start to have some pictures. You have a picture up here.
Let's do some things.
Let's see. Nice.
Yeah, that was...
Look at the shoulder pads.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that was crazy. This was like, I think, 4 years ago? Yes, that's me. That's my man. I was at multihoptv.com.
Okay.
My man Sidway, Sidlock, he hooked me up with that, and we just had some fun. Like we really had some fun. He let me. That was the first time I was ever on. I was on BCAT.
Okay.
And that was the dude who put me on there first. Like that performance was on BCAT. So that's why I was trying so hard. Because at the end of it, he was like, yo, you going on BCAT? I was like, for real? Jeez.
You also got a cartoon character.
Yeah,
right?
Checking out, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
well,
funny.
yeah, that's crazy.
Do you know something? You have a picture that you're wearing black. I was just like, it was just so cool. Just like, I'm just chilling.
Yeah. But that's me. Like,
cool.
anybody who knows me will tell you, like, Q is the coolest. Because I've been through enough.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To be comfortable with me. Most people aren't comfortable with them. They want to be comfortable in what people think they are.
Right.
Listen, man. What you eat don't make me.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying? My thing is that. So, I mean, I just live it like I live it. You know, and I love it like I love it. My motto is live, love, and laugh.
Absolutely.
Laugh as hard as you can. Love as hard as you can. Love as long as you can. And you just keep laughing.
That's a song
Just
we
keep
can have.
laughing. Oh!
That's a song we can have.
Get credit.
Yeah. I'm like the muse.
And I'm gonna give Gabby credit.
Listen, I'm like the muse. I give full content.
Oh, that's what's
a
up.
lot of ideas happen on this
See
song.
that there? And look
They
at
do.
that one just now.
A lot of ideas happen.
Live, love, and laugh.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
I think we're gonna go to a video.
For our viewer audience won't be able to see the video. If you want to check the video, you can check it out.
Yeah.
But this one is him performing live robbery.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, wait, this is a
I was
sexy
at Shrine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at Shrine.
It's called Robbery. It's real sexy, so get into it. You're gonna like it, man. If you wanna rock with it, please rock with it. I see you doing it. So here we go. Let's do it, DJ. Listen, ladies. Tonight we're gonna do a little romance. But we gon' switch it up, cause girl, you gon' rob me. Tell me up, get my mouth, search my place. You want this good stuff, cause girl, you like finer things. Grab me up, throw me down, quick. Ooh, whisper in my ear, I better not say shh. I know what you came for, so I'ma be good. Just relax and let you do what you do. 'Cause it's taking you, doing what. I am Q Williams. Thank you, Shrine. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a Shrine that night. He was having a good time. Q Williams performed live at Shrine. Holla at.
Yeah, you know what? While we're here at this point in the show, give them your contact.
Oh,
they
well,
can find you on YouTube,
yeah,
Facebook.
YouTube, Facebook. Facebook is BK Wills. Instagram is It's Your Boy 718. You know, my name is Q Williams. I'm just sitting there, man.
Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter is the same. I haven't used Twitter in so long. Ain't that wild? Because people still use Twitter.
I have 4 sneakers in Twitter. And
Yo, that is crazy.
So
Twitter's a junkie. You become a junkie to the system.
Not me.
Yeah.
I told you, we've done 22 years. I'm a 30-year bill with my husband. We have the Free Talk Williams campaign, too.
Oh, that's for real.
And, yeah. So I'm real funny about people following me.
It's
my security issue.
It's like, look, I got a lot of situations going on.
I don't
need that.
Yeah, he's very funny about this.
Okay,
So
yeah, makes sense.
all that Twitter stuff, I thought it was a good look. And I was just like, I don't know about posting where I'm at. I'm
well,
not
I think
used to
it's,
that. I'm used to being low.
Yeah, low key. But I think it's Q Wills The Gift. So it's Q Wills _ The Gift, DAGIFT. It's all there.
You only child?
Actually, no.
Really?
On my mom's side, I'm the oldest.
Okay.
On my dad's side, I'm the second oldest. So I have 4 sisters on my mom's side.
You hear about the only child?
Huh?
You have the swag of only child.
Oh, well, I was raised with my grandparents.
So you were the only child? You were the only child.
Oh, that was their only child. I didn't share nothing, didn't have to. It was all me.
That's what it is.
It was all me.
I'm the only girl.
No. See that? The only child syndrome. I tell you.
Yeah, firstborn.
Oh, okay. Firstborn,
and
secondborn in school.
Daughter, so,
wow.
You know. So that's why I was like, are you the only child? Because you just be the only child. Yeah, that's what it is.
I mean, something on that laid back chill.
Yeah.
Like, everything is moving how it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I really believe that life works its own way.
Right.
We just try to maneuver through it.
Have you been so comfortable in that thought, though? As a man and as an artist?
Well, actually, I'm learning. I'm a Libra.
Okay. I'm a Libra. We like to do that.
Yeah, I'm a Libra.
I'm
September the 28th. And I wasn't always balanced. Okay. I was very off. Like I said, I was running, neglected. Okay. So in my sacrifice, I didn't make a sacrifice. For the dreams, I kind of lost the family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, it all works together because the dream is to be family. So you never really lose anything. You just kind of misplace direction.
Right.
And I just think that sometimes people, we want something so bad that we make a sacrifice and a choice to make a sacrifice without really thinking of the consequence. So it's like, I want this car.
Right.
You're not thinking about the fact that insurance and this and that. And, you know what I mean? But you want this car. Right. You get this car and then you get paid for it.
Right.
Then you're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that that's how family and things go. I had to learn as an artist and as a man, as a person. It's difficult to be just one way.
Right.
Like Q Williams the man isn't Q Williams the artist. Isn't Q Williams the father. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different.
Your father?
Yeah, I'm going to. My youngest son, I'm going to do something special because he's all me. Like, he's all me. He's all me.
Oh man, I love this. I can't wait.
Yeah,
look at you. This video looked like he was singing.
Oh yeah, I was singing my heart.
People jumping up the window.
It was going crazy. It was loud because the band was behind me. So like the band went crazy.
Love the band.
Yeah, like the band went crazy. Yeah.
Man, who was some of the band members on that?
Real talk. Like,
pretty awesome.
Listen, it was just the Shrine band that was there. Like, they just picked it up when the record came on. When people was checking it out, when the record first come on, the drummer like, whoa, and he just started going ham, like, because the track came on.
Right.
He wasn't even supposed to be on it. Like, when he heard it, he was like, whoa.
I gotta get down to
he went
real jam session.
It was a jam session. Like live, like that's what I'm saying about people who you really feel it.
Right.
Like you really feel it. You know what I'm saying? And it's Q Williams, man. All or nothing.
How much of your thing? I mean, it's one thing when the audience is drawn in.
Yeah.
Do you get drawn Do you draw off a beat when you
Yeah. Check robbery.
I was like, you taking a pause. They were just on the jump.
Yo, it was like, oh my God, I'm like, woo! I'm about to get him.
Mom was like 60 and she jumped up on me, right?
There was a lady in the show, right? I did a show one time. There was a lady in the show. She had to be about like up there. She had to be seasoned. I don't call them old. I call them seasoned because old women cut you.
Right.
Seasoned women just take it as a compliment.
Right.
So I called her seasoned, right? Right. She was like, she came up to me. She said, "Young man, if you was older, you would get it."
Right.
I said, I would get it. So I started messing with her. So I started messing with her. I said, so how old I gotta be? Look at her. I'm a grown man.
I'm a
grown man. She's like, young man. I was like, okay. I said, but you got it though.
Some of them gills,
some of them
gills be looking kind of sexy.
You gotta check them. Is that all you? Is that all you?
I got a question. Did they ever throw panties up on the stage?
I've had that happen too.
That's when you know you're a R&B singer, when they throw the panties up on the stage, bro.
I have had that happen, like just on some.
You think like,
whoa.
So did she catch it?
No, it just dropped the curtain. Okay, right now to the song.
Yo, truthfully, that's when you know you made it.
Oh yeah. Listen, I've had women say, yo, if I wasn't with him,
right?
Oh, I've been all over you. I'm like, okay, I appreciate it, but you with him, and I don't get this. I don't want that problem. Because he's staring over here at me, talking about R&B. I ain't R&B. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at your girl like to get her song on. Now, man, I'm serenading the mood.
That's what women do. Yeah. Like, close your eyes.
Hey, yo.
He's like, he's got
listen,
me.
And robbery, and if you notice with robbery, I sang the whole record with my eyes closed. Like, I visioned.
Right.
Like, and it's crazy how robbery came about. You ever remember the movie Heist? With Gene Hackman?
No.
You ever seen that movie with Gene Hackman, The Heist? Well, this movie, they were stealing gold, right? But his crew wound up trying to get it.
Okay.
He knew that, and he played out the entire scene. He let them do what they wanted, because at the end, it worked for him. If you listen to Robbery, that's how it works.
It works out for you.
Tonight, we're going to do a role play. We're going to switch it up, because, girl, you're going to rob me.
Right.
Like, it worked. It's crazy.
I do. You know something? I had to listen to all the words because I fell into the feeling.
Oh,
you know, I was, you got me from the first, 2 lines of the music, and then I was just...
It's a great written song. I got to give you, as a person who writes songs myself,
thank you,
that's a hell of a song that you did. I felt it 100%.
I fell into the feeling immediately.
Thank you.
You know,
the music is, like you said, it's so good that you know,
go back and listen to work later.
overlook the lyrics.
Yeah.
You know, when I was sitting up here doing the edit, I said, man, you know, this is some hellified songwriting, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
It's one of the songs that you have to go back to. You're like, okay,
yeah.
all right, this music has got me.
Yeah.
Now let me see what he's saying. Because he can be saying peanut butter and jelly, all I know. But he made me feel good, right?
No, John.
But all I know is he made me feel good. Yeah. So now I got to go back and see what he's talking about.
Yeah, like.
And that's I've got to.
And you want to hear something crazy? You want to hear something crazy? I didn't think that Robbery would be as crazy as it is. Right. I was just writing a record because my producer was like, let's do something different. I'm like, okay, cool, let's do something different. Shout out to D Gates, you know what I'm saying? Critical Sound Production. He did this. He did Robbery in the crib, and it's crazy because if you listen to Robbery real good. It sounds like a good pass for a Tank or Jamie Foxx right now. But this is the killer. It was like 2:30 in the morning. He called me, right? He was like, "Yo, I got this song and I need to work with you." But he had just came back from working with Tank.
Wow.
So he had just came back from working on a couple songs with Tank, new album.
Okay.
So he came back. He hit me up like, "Yo, I got the record. Let's do it." He has this thing where he does the record before I leave. No, we're going to get it done now, and then I was like, all right, cool. He did the beat. I took it home. I came back the next day. It was Robbery. And you know what I heard somebody say one time, right? They said, great songs happen really quickly.
Right.
Like, and you hear the beat, you feel the vibe, and you go, and boom. Because Robbie could have been a hit or a miss.
Right.
But it just happened to bang on.
It's a
feel-good record. And I like to feel, I like to sing it like, that's how I know it's a real good record. I love to sing that record. Because people be just like.
The song feels good.
Yeah, it feels good, man.
There he goes. There goes you and Ricky.
Yeah, me and Ricky
go
it was his birthday.
Oh, that was a party.
Yeah, it was his birthday. So he was wilding.
All the time. When is he not ever?
Mm-hmm.
You know I love you.
Oh, yeah.
You will stay wild.
Yeah.
Ricky the man.
Ricky the man. Like,
what's it like working with him, man?
Yo, to be honest, I don't work with him. He loves me. It's a difference.
I know, because Ricky loves his Gabby.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not really work.
Right.
It's family oriented. So like, I've learned a lot about being an artist from watching Ricky.
He's a grinder.
Like I learned about how integrity and strive and determination and being good to people and you know what I'm saying? All of these things, all of these qualities that make him a great person.
Right.
That's why it's easy to be a great comedian.
Right.
Because you're a great person. It's cool. So you're just being who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a hellified, wonderful ride. Like it's a ride, man.
I love having
Because it's everything about him that just makes things work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He has his ways, and I love him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he knows what's important. He knows what is important.
I like this picture.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we was at the Dinosaur Bar and Grill. I had opened up for the Delphonics. You know you gotta be sharp when you deal with the Delphonics.
Yeah.
They come out in two different outfits. Mess the whole situation up. They there for 30 minutes. They got 4 different outfits on. Film me.
And you got one chance
I got
to make people remember who you are.
One chance.
Otherwise, you're the kid that opened up
check it out, right? That was a good one. Check it out. This that picture right there, right? The Delphonics were in the back, rehearsing, getting ready. When I came on, they stopped rehearsing and came out to watch me perform. Now, how deep is that? Like, that's deep.
That felt good.
Because it's like, I don't even know you.
This is a legend.
But then, he came, and when I got to the back, it was like, you got it, dog. Like, you keep it up, and somebody gonna.
I like that you're speaking, because I'm here for you like this. I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
I like that you're speaking voice.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
your singing voice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's different too, right?
Your speaking voice is your singing voice. It's like natural.
Actually, yeah. That's
that comfortable bass, raspy.
Yeah, but that's wild though. Because you don't really get people who talk like that.
No, I like it.
Yeah. You know who sounds like you speak though? Macy Gray.
Oh wow.
The lady that's singing?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a...
But she talk like that. You know
Does
this?
she?
She talk like that.
Really?
Yeah, it'd be crazy. I'm like, whoa.
That's a big much.
Yeah.
Janis Joplin style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a lot.
That's so much for a woman.
Yeah.
But a man is fine.
We got another video for you.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we going,
Look, man, I'm working.
keep on talking.
We working.
They see this on YouTube.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, go on YouTube.
This video is called I Can.
Yo, yeah, that's a good record too.
And I like Go Girl too.
Oh, yeah, you like to Go Girl?
Yeah. Because I'm a Go Girl too.
I like it.
Hello?
Yo, Q, where you at?
Hey, yo, what up, man? Yeah, I'm right downstairs. Nah, I got Carlos and Alpha with me.
You on your way up?
Yeah, we coming up now. All right, thanks.
Yo, Ev.
Yo, what's up, man? Let me go this way up. All right, that's what's up, man. All right, that's what's up. Let's get it right.
Listen, baby, I can do everything you need me to do and be whoever you need me to be. I can. Check it out. I can be
no matter how thick it might be, girl. I can be everything that you need me to be for you. Yeah, I can do anything that you need me to do for you. Yeah, I can go anywhere that you need me to go for you. I can when you need me to. I can love you past your pain. I give shelter when it rains, baby. Just I won't complain. Once I wrap you in these arms, tell your worries to get gone. Girl, you're safe here from harm. Whether any kind of storm, any shape, size, or form, girl, I've got you word is gone. So put your trust in me, and baby, you'll see that I'm all you need. Yeah, I can be everything that you need me to be for you. Yeah, I can do anything that you need me to do for you. I can go anywhere that you need me to go for you. I can when you need me to, whenever you need me to. I can be all that you need, girl. Whatever you need, I can be.
I like
You
that.
know.
Yeah.
Where's this at?
Oh, this was in studio in the city. I totally forgot what the studio name was, but it was shot by my man Slim's FLO Empire.
Okay.
I won a showcase.
Yeah, Slim, what's up?
I know the show. I won a showcase. You see the showcase you see the picture of that show before where it was like it didn't kind of look like me.
Mm-hmm.
That was the showcase I won, and this video was the video for that showcase. So I got a photo shoot and a video, and a trophy. So you know what I'm saying? We kind of had some fun. We had some fun with this video.
What did they say? Miss Gabie rocks with the winners.
Oh yeah, we had some fun with it. And, you know, we sit on the couch.
You just do your own
Yes,
thing.
Yeah, I just do. I mean,
That's
I'm
my
comfortable.
girl, Miss Gabie.
You know what I mean? I put it on. I'm comfortable. You know, I'm like it's a beautiful thing for R&B artists because you ain't got to get crazy.
Right.
You just sing. You ain't got to get crazy. Like you ain't got to get crazy. Listen, if it's more than one person in the group, then you got to get organized, blase.
Right.
But when you're a solo artist, look, man, come on, a T-shirt, it's jeans on, it just go in because it's more. Because see, music with R&B singers, it's more vibe than appearance. Even though appearance is good.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be clean and shaved, you know what I mean? But you ain't gotta have 1,000 chains on, crocodile shoe. You got the whole alligator suit.
We're looking at
They're like, why are they like, yeah, like what? Come on. Come on, dude.
I can look at him and listen to him.
And boom. And that's what you look at.
I can look at him
And listen to him. Girl, I ain't got to close my eyes and wish he was somebody else.
Yes.
But he can sing though. He can sing, girl. He can sing.
I got to think of somebody.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah,
The artist before him.
Yeah, no. From a woman's point.
Yeah.
I can look at him and I can
Yeah.
listen to him.
But you know, I mean, I ain't too bad on the eyes.
So,
I'm okay. Thank you guys.
I get off. I'm lucky.
Sexy chocolate. Just walk it right.
Walking up.
Yeah, just walk over there. Sexy chocolate. But yeah, other than that, man, I don't style, like, I just put it on, I like it, I wear it. And I'm like, how does it look? It feels good, let's go.
Even for your shows, you just
Yeah, I just like, that's what I feel like. And it's funny, no one ever says anything about my dress. They always say about my voice.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, you're amazing. I'm like, oh, okay. I can just put on my scrubs. I can just come straight from work and just go ham on you. Tell me you like that right there with a suede jacket.
And it's there too,
Tell me.
you're going to get away with it.
And get away with it because I can sing.
It's just saying, and you're handsome. That's it. That's all it takes.
Yeah, I think my daddy for the looks.
All right, Daddy.
I think my daddy for the looks.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, nice.
Yeah, but you know, anybody who knows me knows I'm very passionate about what I like. And I'm also very passionate about what makes me feel good.
Okay.
Because I think that if it doesn't make you feel good, no matter what it's doing to you, it ain't doing nothing for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people, you know, we do things that are we do things that are kind of crazy on the inside, and we lose it. And you know what I'm saying? I just think that we need to stick to what we need to stick to, and that's the things that make us happy. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're not happy, there's no way you could possibly believe that you're making someone else. You know what I mean? Because folks see through the BS. Like, folks, I mean, they may not say it, but they see it. And they'll treat you based on it. And they'll treat you, and they'll base you on it.
Stay left very quietly.
But they'll base you on it, too. They'll base you on how you treat yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh, you don't treat you right.
And how do you treat me?
Right. I know that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, sometimes things happen the way they happen. And that's the motto for me.
You know, he treats you good. Is your music your way of treating you good?
Yeah. Like, that's my form of expression. Artists, we as an artist, when you call yourself an artist, you have this ability to change things and make things better. Right. Like painters. It could be a bright canvas. Right. But when they're finished, it's like you never knew the canvas was there. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we in the BX. They ever drove around and just looked at the murals on the wall? You'd be like, yo, that is crazy. Right. Like, sometimes you stop and be like, but it's an artist who just had a vision. Right. And he just decided to do something better.
That one stroke that changes the picture.
Changes the picture.
That one note.
One note changes the song. One feeling. One thought. It just, and that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes me feel good to be able to express myself. Like, to be able to express how I feel about music. And, you know what I mean?
What is this to listen to?
This is a song called Tonight. That's the album too. Hey, we got some stuff. Yeah, we got some stuff, man.
I don't even have any music.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Now we know. We got you. We got you. Oh. Listen, I'm going to sing to you tonight. So
all right. Oh, we got 10 minutes.
Bam. There it is. There it is.
We're going to go into some music because we got like 10 minutes left on the live.
Oh, yeah, on the live feed. It's all good.
What you want to sing?
Oh, whatever you want me to sing.
Robbery.
I thought that's what.
Okay. You can make tell the light.
You sure you want that song?
You say anything you want. Because I'm going to be like,
that song is.
Ooh, yeah. You say.
Casey, Joe.
You say anything you want.
Yeah, I'm singing Robbie. Yeah, because that's the song I like to sing. I like singing that song. I do. I like singing Robbie. Robbie's a good record, man. Like,
it is.
So it's a great record. So how you not gonna like Robbie? That's a great record.
I was supposed to like this. I think I was supposed to go. I don't know. What do you want to say?
Oh no, that's cool. You said robbery, fool. What you mean? Robbery. That you gonna sing? You gonna sing that song? You better sing it. You better sing it. S-A-N-G. You better sing.
And you gonna sing the hell out of that song.
I got you.
Ladies, if y'all are watching, I need y'all to get up front and center. Y'all get in front row. Please come to the camera.
It's a robbery. Q Williams All or Nothing. The Miss GABIE Show. BX. Listen. Tonight we gon' do a little role play. Ooh, but we gon' switch it up 'cause girl, you gon' love me. Ooh, tie me up, gag my mouth, search my lips. You want this good stuff 'cause girl, you like kind of things. Grab me up, throw me down quickly. Ooh, whisper in my ear, I better not say. I know what you came for, so I'ma be. Ooh, oh, just relax and let you do what you do. 'Cause it's taking it, doing what it's taking it, doing what I guess you haven't
you looking for. You came and gone, girl, now you back for. Ooh, such an addiction you ever need. Girl, I've given all that I could possibly to you. So grab me up, throw me down with me. Oh, 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 oh. Whisper in my ear, better not say. Ooh, I know what you came for. I'ma be cool. Just relax and let you do what you do. 'Cause it's taking it, doing well. Oh, it's around me. You're taking it from me, girl. Ooh, baby. Baby, your question is amazing. And I truly love this role play. Hey. Hey. Girl, I'm feeling your style. Girl, you're driving me wild. And all I can say is take it from me, 'cause it's a robbery. Taking it from me, girl. It's whenever you please, girl. Oh, take it. Oh, whatever. I am pure.
I think I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I heard you back there holding me down. I heard you holding me down.
Breaks it
I heard you
down.
holding me down.
Breaks it down with you.
I see you.
You know what I'm saying? You don't ever need me to go back.
I got. Look at my face.
Brother breaks it down.
Take it on to the bristle.
Oh my God.
Yeah, see?
Oh my God.
See the difference?
Isn't that powerful?
See the difference?
I'm pregnant with quadruplets.
See the
It
difference?
just happened.
See the difference?
I'm giving birth in about 3, 2, 1.
It's a boy!
All we needed was a baby to pop out.
That's it.
Oh my God.
It's over. It's over. Everybody just, and that's what happens with Robert. Every time. Every time. Every single time. That's how you know it's a good record. You know what I equate that record to be honest with you? Remember,
Oh, wait a minute. I was holding my breath.
Yeah.
I was like this, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah. You're welcome. Very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it as much as I did. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can tell, right? But you felt me enjoying it.
I did.
Right? Like it comes off. Yeah, but it comes off like that.
And it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I take it.
Thank you.
I am. She was.